Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Signalis, where we might be honestly like 4 minutes from the end of the game, or it might just be really getting started. It is super hard to know. Also, I don't know why I even pressed that button. I know better. Also, my chronic health issues are really, I feel, the worst, and we're just gonna... Frankly, half of the reason I'm recording right now is I'm trying to distract myself from the feeling in my stomach. So hopefully that won't affect things. There's no way I'm getting past her without alerting her, right? Shut up. I shouldn't have gone for that. That was greedy. Ow, 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 ow. The good news is, it's a very good rifle. Do I repair spray for that? I'd probably hold off, right? Yeah, let's hold off at least a little. If I take one more hit, I'll do it. Oh, it's like dark. It's not getting any better. Well, fucking fine then. Gotta bring the flashlight module with us. Oh, yeah, that's true. I do have stuff, don't I? Problematic. Like, I don't want to carry my flashlight. Yeah, alright. I guess we'll put back the grenades for right now. Let me grab a repair patch. Just one, please. And also my flashlight. Am I remembering correctly? Hold on a second. I had more rifle ammo and I just couldn't fit it all in the one slot, right? Like I could grab a couple more bullets. Yeah. Okay. Definitely worth doing. That's almost helping. Something alive over there. Ah! Let me through. Oh, cool. This is exactly where I was hoping we were going. Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Why not? The word safely should be in quotation marks, I feel like. Yeah. 6 bullets left in total? You've changed. It's like everything was taken apart and put back together by someone who doesn't understand how it works. Alright, dude's talking a lot of trash about my impromptu repairs. I wear no mask. I like that it's actually getting weirder. Yeah, I don't have a pistol. Hold on now. There's absolutely no reason for that to have been pre-rendered. Huh. Beyond Veneta, definitely taking a screenshot of this. Okay, so I'm going to have to set these correctly based on some other piece of information that I do not yet have. What is this? Oh. My brain does not like looking through this hole. That's true of the video game character as well. Neat. Are we getting that? No, we are not getting visual degradation all the time. It is just while we're looking at that wall. Okay, so here's one of those elevator things, but it's all taped off. Before we go anywhere, I just want to take a quick peek at each of the doors. Actually open. Okay. Well. Should probably not have this lit. Is that another gun? It is another gun. Hold on. So yeah, maybe there is quite a bit of game left. We're still getting weapons and stuff. Postbox 4.3, Protector Edition. From Aeon Commando, subject requisition. Your requisition request for a Type 84 submachine gun was successfully processed. What, did they just print it out? Let's put it right here on the desk. Authorization Blockwart Rot C. Okay. And a bunch of bullets. Neat. From Young Photo, the locksmith said it will take at least a period until the replacement key for the photo store is done. My niece currently has the only other key, but she's still at the hospital right now. KNCR R1622. Do we know KNCR? This was sent to a Calibri. I don't know if we're aware of what kind of unit this is. To the Blockwart of Sector C, there are rumors that there is an Imperial spy active in your area. A Protector Special Operations unit has been dispatched from Aeon headquarters on Heimat to investigate, should arrive within 6 to 12 cycles. Needless to say, should they be successful, this will not reflect well on your record. You know what to do. Calibri R1604, as every season, your performance will be subject to a review by local command soon. Remember that this review will determine if you will be marked for replacement. Incredibly threatening thing to say in such a neutral voice. From E2... this is just like a person's name. Weird. Bookstore keys. I understand that you need entry to the bookstore for your patrol, but we do not have a spare key for the front door. However, you can use the back entrance. It's secured with a keypad. The code is the birthday of my daughters. They were born on Veneta. Check the last 6 digits of their PKZ numbers. Okay. I will do my best to keep that in memory. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. Yeah, go ahead and jam that all in my brain, I guess. It's neat that there actually is like a transfer button instead of just having it appear in the log like normal. That's a cute bit of like verisimilitude. I do not actually have anything that will fit in this. I was just kind of curious if I could interact with it, and it turns out I can. So we don't have a lot of inventory space. Leaving behind a new gun feels wrong. Yeah, we'll take it all. 3-round bursts. Okay, so it's not full auto. My feeling is that the big rifle is overkill. Single 3-round burst doesn't always get there, huh? That's a bummer. Alright, well that's got us an inventory space back. What is running above us? Would be 4 more shots from the rifle to clear up another one, so I do want to be a little bit cautious. Alright. So this room just has bullets in it. It's, I mean, it's grenades. They're not nothing, but yeah, definitely not worth the ammo I just spent. Is this a reasonable thing to do with my ammunition? I'm definitely worried that if I come back in here, it's going to be expensive to get this stuff again. I'm going to grab it. There's got to be a save room around here somewhere, right? Okay, a ladder going upward. These aren't doorways, are they? No, okay. I thought the space between the little indents could be. That's pistol ammo. This is the kind of repair spray I'm carrying now. Huh. It looks like there's a playing card embedded in the paint of the painting. Is that what's going on there? Paint layer is too thick to remove the card without dissolving it first. Yup, that's a Silent Hill ass puzzle right there. I mean, not puzzle, obviously. Item interaction. And they're not going to let me... Oh, no, okay. Oh, thank God. This area does get traditional map. So I was going to say, this is already starting to get a little bit complex. I do very much hate that we're going to have to come through here again. Is this pink? No, okay. The pink labels on these boxes are not interactable. This is I'm gonna need a valve to turn off the steam. Yeah, okay. Classic hand wheel crank puzzle. That's how these things always go. That's a keypad. Do we know from the map? No, we do not know what building this is, but we can guess. It does say E2 right there. All right, we don't have a sense yet of how to get in that one. We are going to have to kill through here. I was kind of hoping I could keep it staggered. Come on. Ah. I think it is perhaps time to do one of those. Well, clearing this hallway sucks. Oh no. And it was extremely not worth the trouble. Once we can get through the pipeworks, we can access the other side of that. Alright, I'm gonna end up just having to run past a lot of enemies in here, I think, after they wake back up and we cannot deal with them any further. Alright, so the only thing left to do is to go up the ladder. Was it this one? room 0512 requires a physical key. There's at least 2 enemies in here. It sure is a dark apartment. Ah, fuck it. Wait, I thought I had one more bullet. Oh, right, but she doesn't automatically reload when you pull the trigger. I keep forgetting that that is not a function in this game. Well, I gotta tell you, a little concerned about the extremely low amount of ammunition I have remaining. What are you? Okay, that's not a real door. That's not a real door either. I have to pass in front of this enemy. But, I mean, nothing for it. I don't have any inventory space. I can't really get any inventory space. That's the wheel that we need. I just like... We need so badly to hit a save room because there's 600 item spaces worth of garbage that I need to pick up. Okay, this is the place where there's a ton of things. What is this? So probably got to play some music into here. Magpie-related music. Okay, it's just a hard wall. That's a fake door. Here's some paper. Teacher's evaluation for Ariane. The girl, without a doubt, is remarkably odd, certainly due to her being raised solely by her mother, rather than by a community of good people overseen by a block warden, as is normal these days. Her obsession with paintings, music, and other such nonsense was clearly implanted during her time living in the mountains on that desolate radio outpost. Oh. And surely her friendship with those Venetan-born Ito sisters also exposed her to some of the questionable literature that is illegally sold in their parents' bookstore. She does not seem to understand that these distractions are no longer acceptable now that she must partake in the society of our nation like anyone else. Personally, I can only hope a military service will beat those frivolous ideas out of her in a way that this school has failed to do so far. Okay, so... I don't know who Ariane is. Ariane could be the person that our Elster unit, like it could be the core Elster psyche, right? In which case we're like encountering elements from her memory and yeah, I don't know. Not a real door, not a real door. So this super sucks. It is really, really hard to get around here. I guess we head back through the dark apartment into the blue hallway, because if that middle room there is not a save room, then I think we're in a huge amount of trouble, just like in the sense that we literally can't advance because I need to empty inventory spaces. Like, I need a place to put down my empty guns, you know? Is there anything else going on in here? I don't want to have to come back. Ugh, they're waking up again already? So we were in the apartment. We know what's in the apartment. The apartment's not going to help us. But we also know that there's no way to... Shit. What are we going to do? All the yellow doors... Yellow is door that we tried that can't be opened from where we are, right? Well, I mean, the answer is we have to be able to pick up the thing to get us through the pipeworks, which means I just have to burn an inventory slot worth of stuff because there's no way to put anything down. I think that's right. That feels deeply shitty. But yeah, we just have to go back to the apartment. Okay. What would it be? Just drop 2 grenade shells, I guess. Probably repair sprays are less critical. Gosh, that really doesn't feel like it can be right. I guess now that the apartment... It said I unlocked that door from the other side, right? So I could just go into the apartment from this side, in theory. Doing so is going to piss off the enemies here. If I wait until this one turns back around and goes all the way back to its the other end of its patrol, I might be able to do this without aggroing. I'm probably going to have to kill the enemies here, is my guess. Reload my gun right quick, and then... Yeah, I just... Oh, I'm not actually even allowed to get rid of those. These I can destroy. Hate to destroy ammunition, but I think it's actually the only thing I'm going to be allowed to stop holding, so... Yeah, alright. Oh, wait, what did that say? Okay. And then those are repair things. This is ammunition. What's this say? Monfest celebrations cancelled over safety concerns. The seasonal Monfest celebration, a young but well-established tradition in most route-front sectors, will not be allowed to take place until further notice, the Protector Public Office announced today. There is a credible threat to public safety that is currently under Protector investigation. Citizens are only to leave home for work and report all suspicious activities to their block warden. When pressed about the rumors of an Imperial spy living in Sector C, the Protector Public Office only repeated their appeal to citizens to report all suspicious activities to a Protector. Okay, and then there's nothing else in here that's like mission critical. Was that just... Did I just see the... Yeah, it was just the character off screen symbol. Okay. So yeah, this is handgun ammo? Okay. So now we have to get back to the... M. There we go. Have to get back to the pipeworks. The only way to do that's to get to the ladder room and then run all the way across there. Yeesh. Well, I suppose it's not a surprise that it got harder. I'm just running. Oh, wow. Just didn't pick me up at all. Weird. Yep. Zero surprise there. It is a hostile nightmare of a place. Okay. Well, this is pleasant. For the painting. Hold on a second. The painting is at the other side of that hallway. We would definitely take a hit getting through that hallway probably, but that's not the end of the world. We might be able to do that. I don't know what the playing card's for though. Okay, that's not a real door. That's healing spray? I'm honestly gonna leave it on the ground. Like, I really don't. Is this a... Okay. Is this a thing I can jump down? It is, of course. We've not seen anything that looks like a way up from the bottom level, so presumably it'll end up being behind one of these doors that we will unlock from the other side. Let's, before we do any of this, let's go see what's in that northern door. Well, it's not quite the save room I was hoping for. What are you? The computer's way more accessible. Let's start with this. Gee, I wonder which one. What have we here? Due to the power rationing, only a limited number of antennas in the grid are powered at a time. To determine which antennas are currently powered, use the antenna program to triangulate the correct antenna. Take note of the antenna where the test signal can be heard on both dishes. In the transmit program, enter the antenna number and select the correct sound file to broadcast. No, let me, let's just dial into 125 here. Our mental state diagnostic is totally normal, which is, I guess, weird, given everything, you know? I'm not clear. Oh, that closes the window. That's not useful. Okay, so we can't pick that up on both. What's something that I can pick up on this? Oh, we can pick that up on both. I thought we were reading from OST. I thought we were reading 26, but we're reading 35, aren't we? Okay. polytone? Antenna not powered. Hold on. To determine which antennas are currently powered, use the antenna program to triangulate where the test signal can be heard on both dishes. Enter the antenna number and select the correct sound file to broadcast. Had I not... I mean, it sure looks like it's 35 that we're reading off of. Huh. No, it's just, it says it's not powered, but like, that's definitely not correct, right? All right, let me fiddle around with this a little bit more. Oh, okay, we were close to it, but we were not actually hearing it from 35. This is like where it's loudest. It's something on this line. All right, so we'll tune down to 125. Not just audible, but 5ist by 5ist, apparently. All right, I think this is it. I think it's 43 then. Maybe. That's not how you type. Oh, there we go. So with the magpie signal coming from the antenna, then in theory, we go back to the magpie box and we... No, back up. We go back to the magpie box and we play this there, and that... Right? Maybe. I guess we'll see. The magpie box was... Where was that one? We've run into so many weird little objects so quickly. That's the moon's mural. That's the keypad. Was it on the other floor, really? Oh yeah, it was on the other. It's like way in the corner. It's amazing how quickly I can forget things. Well, that is at least something to do that doesn't require us to spend an inventory space on it. So... let's maybe go back to the garbage chute, get the thing, and we can grab the playing card, get the acetone, and dissolve this paint. At least this room isn't totally swarming with enemies. Oh, wait, did I... No, this is where the diskette was, not the acetone. The acetone was in here. Well, I'll tell you, as much as it is making our lives difficult now, I am glad that I grabbed our repair sprays before we came out here. All right, I'm just gonna get this close and then run. Ow. You would like to pass the shield maidens on the shield side. They are really bad at hitting you on the shield side, but that was not an ideal situation there. Let me look at this. I can tilt it, I can't zoom it at all, huh? Okay. Don't know what we could possibly want to do with that. So fortunately we don't actually have to go past her again. At least not right this second. Unfortunately, everything else that's going on here. including the fact that I'm sure these enemies will be getting up soon. I was expecting that to remain readable. Oh, okay. So the store key and another card. Well, that store key would be awfully useful. I don't think we can... I'm really bummed out that this is like a group of, like, that the tarot card turns out to be a thing where we're going to have to collect like a group of them. Alright, how are we going to manage? The store key would let me get into... I don't even know what, but something. Some additional room. I could just hurl myself down the meat grinder. We can find out what's going on down there. Yeah. Fuck it. I would love to be able to pick this stuff up, but I don't think I want to be able to pick up that store key badly enough to burn the 3 repair sprays for it. We'd have to just eat them all, but... this one is remarkably unobservant. There's got to be an item box somewhere around here. And at this point, down the meat chute is basically the only place left for it to be. Huh. Okay. So I'm assuming like any doorway that becomes completely useless to us is going to actually become closed to us. We can probably hold off for one more hit on using the spray. Yep, alright, through the broken meat grinder. Which I guess is a pretty fair description of this area. This is a lot of repair sprays. And I'm really leery of picking any of them up in case I actually do have to burn that whole inventory slot. Millions starve as Imperial blockade continues. Due to the ongoing transit of Kitez, ration shipments to Veneta have been disrupted by Imperial forces again. Millions of Yusan citizens must starve for yet another month as Imperial missile frigates in Kitez orbit critically damaged... as Imperial missile frigates in Kitez orbit critically damaged one of our humanitarian convoys on their way to Veneta, sending diplomatic efforts with the Empire into another crisis. The orbit of Kitez will continue to block free travel between Veneta, Rotfront, and Heimat for another 8 seasons, which leaves our liberation troops on Veneta stranded on the desolate ocean world with minimal support. Convoys will continue to be sent despite the Imperial blockade. Only through perseverance can we rebuild what remains of Veneta. Apologies for my reading is a little bit less good than usual too, because, oh yeah, just put that directly into my gun, please. I am suffering some respiratory trouble. You know, season changes, allergy stuff. Okay, it's shotgun rounds. Oh boy, the recoil from this gun is very serious. Putting away the Colibri quickly, I think, was really important. I think I'm gonna go ahead and hit this too, because we did take another shot there. And the Colibris don't seem to get back up critically. Okay, both real. What is this? Huh. A matrix code scanner. Well, I sure as hell don't have any code stuff. This is that main room, the 4 doors room? Okay. Well, for the moment, we need to keep looking for an item box. It's like the only thing in the universe that matters at this point. Those suck, but that is where we're going. Huh. That other enemy just vanish? I don't love that. That's real spooky. Is that a stun prod? Yep, okay. Don't need that. Hey, look, it's our friend the frequency eyes. Okay, jeez. Am I allowed to save here on this frequency eye save television? We're good? Everything's fine? Okay. You can hear the trust in my voice. Okay, let's figure this shit out. So we're probably going to put that away for a while. There's an undeveloped photo inside. Wait, sorry. Ah, damn it. Can't inspect stuff in this menu. It actually, yeah, I didn't notice that it has writing on the back. Why did I think I was going to be able to read this? Like it was going to be in English. Alright. But yeah, basically there's no chance we're going to get any use out of that. With a single bullet, the rifle is not an ideal carry. We might be in grenade launcher territory here. There's ammunition to be picked up for all of the other guns. I think we can probably put our repair sprays away for the moment. How much stuff is there in the immediate area that we can sweep into this room? Oh, hold on. Is this door a door? It is a door. It is an actual functional door. Also, a patient key. I really appreciate that. I'm going to need a little bit of patience. Let's poke our head in here real quick. Interesting. Where does this go? Ah, I'm in the alley on the other side of that doorway. Okay. Even more enemies, if you can believe it. Hold on. Don't actually want to mess with that. I guess I should. We should put down the Colibri. Wait, didn't it say 174? Was I wrong? Maybe it shifted right away. Alright. Put down the Colibri, and then we'll come back in a little bit when the room is reset. I'm just gonna stand out here for a second. Because we can't, I can't make heads or tails of a space that has an active Colibri in it. Alright, long enough for them to reset, you think? Doesn't actually look like there's all that much of value in here. I guess there's a doorway. Another great big hallway. Well, this is lovely. Yeah, alright. A single flare. Hold on. Well, it's not Elster. I don't know. Trying to brute force, it's probably not a real plan. Pareidolia. Oh, okay. So like A on the left butterfly, E on the second butterfly. Is that maybe O? A-E-O-N? That would make sense. Pareidolia is like the... I guess I don't know what it refers to precisely, but you usually hear it spoken of in context of like the human... Whatever it is about the human brain that makes us perceive patterns, but most especially faces in objects that, you know, perhaps objectively do not have those patterns in them. Our brains are very good at making something out of noise. Some might say way too good, massively to our own detriment. Huh. Am I assembling a whole tarot deck? Well, I mean, probably just the Major Arcana, right? It's the only cards that normies even know about. Bioresonance technology and its limitations. No other technology has shaped our nation as bioresonance has. Would we ever have been able to free ourselves from the stranglehold of the Empire without the support of replicas? Essential technologies like climaforming and induced gravity would be impossible without bioresonance technology. Whew, yeah, I feel like my breath capacity is like... my maximum breath capacity is way lowered during allergy season, even when I am on allergy meds, which I am. Despite that, it feels like we've made little effort to really understand or replicate bioresonant effects with conventional technology. Our progress in the development of electronics and microprocessors has stagnated for nearly a century now, as we focus solely on new ways to instrumentalize this barely understood phenomenon. Take replica production, for example. The process of duplicating a neural pattern from a Gestalt host to a replica brain is still not fully understood. How does synchronicity happen? Why is the duplicate imperfect? What happens to pre-existing patterns in the receiving brain? Recreating a replica purely with microprocessors and digital programming may be far out of reach, but I believe that we've become overly dependent on a poorly understood technology controlled solely by a few gifted individuals. You could put the everything past the word but here on the tombstone for our society. It may not be long before we're back where we were under the Empire. Death to the Wizard Kings, y'all. Is this another diskette? No, that's right. This is ammo. I already looked at this. Well, I mean, we're just going back to the safe room anyway. I may as well. Can I interact with the plant? No. Alright, fairly confident that we got everything out of that room we're ever going to. Definitely want to unlock this door here. But let's check out as many of these rooms as we can safely beforehand. That's a diskette. Oh, interesting. This is a dead door, but it actually is just a space between two rooms. Huh. So diskettes, some healing items, some ammo. Okay, so we got the door unlocked, and we did, in fact, complete that room. Alright, I'm going to store the flare for the moment. I do not know exactly where we want to put it. We're going to keep the tarot cards back here as well. I guess we may as well save again. It is entirely possible, by the way. I don't know, but I was talking about how, like, well, if saving is zero cost, why wouldn't you save all the time? It's possible that it's not. Right? There is some chance that saving affects our save file in some way, or, like, you know, back in the day, these survival horror games, they often had very weird requirements for getting particular endings. And who knows, it may turn out that by doing all the saving I'm doing, I have, like, locked us out of a good ending or something. Do I want to just carry my revolver and the revolver ammo instead of... I'm going to stay on the submachine gun. I'm going to try not to fight very much for the moment. Where else could we go and, like, scavenge stuff really quickly? I mean, it would be nice to get down to the bottom of this alley and check out that doorway. You are in a position where you are completely unavoidable. Ow. Real door? No, okay. Whew. Okay, that took forever. So that keypad, we don't need that keypad yet. I don't really want to be over here. I just wanted to get that door open just in case. Which means that all I really want to do now is go back. Oh, apparently, okay. So time doesn't stop if you're, like, picking up an item or reading text on a door, but those enemies pursuing us, I'm just gonna have a seat here and read this magazine right quick, no big deal. There exists a strange folklorish idea in many sectors of Rotfront related to pareidolia, the tendency to see meaningful images in random patterns, like seeing a face in an ink blot, or letters in a smudge of dirt. It is well known that so-called red eye is simply an anticyclonic storm produced by a high-pressure region in the atmosphere of Rotfront's planet. Yet for some of the early settlers of Rotfront, this natural phenomenon became symbolic of their struggle and way of life. That red spot in the sky became a perfect metaphor for the ever-present surveillance by the Protectors and the tight grip of the central government on Heimat. Even today, the idea of an unblinking, watchful eye observing their every move still resonates strongly with the people here. During the celebration of Mondfest at the end of each season, adult citizens will sometimes give students ration marks that have been dipped in red paint. Officially, the red paint is said to represent the blood of those who died in the Revolution. But the red coins share an eerie resemblance to that red eye. Or is this just pareidolia too? Should you ever receive one of these red eye ration marks, remember to clean off the paint with acetone or a similar paint thinner. Spending or re-gifting paint-covered coins is considered to bring bad luck. That's, you know, that's kind of cute, like... Did something crawl out from under that dumpster? Like we needed more trouble. It's kind of cute that they came up with a good reason for there to have been acetone laying around, even though they don't really do that for any of the other items in the world that kind of don't make any sense to be around. And the plates, for example. Okay, so what's next? We know where there's another disc. We could go back up to the upper floor apartments, grab the disc from the dentist room, and then bring that over to the computer. We know that there is a key to be gained from the magpie box. Like, that does feel like the right thing, right? To go up to that floor with an emptier inventory and just scoop stuff up. How am I doing on health? I could use a little touch-up. Oh, not that. Oh, room 512, room 512. Okay. Glad I actually took a second to look at this. So we've seen the door. I was about to say we know where the door is. I do not remember which of these 600 doors is the appropriate one. The blue hallway, maybe? This is kind of interesting because it's like it's an apartment building slash hospital. Like, it definitely feels like a couple of different locations have been merged in our mind. It's this one, right? So yeah, I do think we want to take this with us. All right, let's go for it. We saved quite recently, so. But I opened a door since then. It's fine. It's worth it. If there is some kind of penalty, some kind of like ending penalty or whatever for saving a lot, it's like we're well past it, I'm sure. I've saved 100 times. Okay, this hallway sucks. No entry. Did you know? Were you aware that you can't go in there? I am allowed to jump down the laundry chute. That's interesting. Oh, that's a mirror. I was like, are there really 2 boxes of rifle ammo? But no. Oh, that's ammo for this gun. Never mind. Put that in there immediately. And then I think we have enough space that I can pick up shotgun rounds. Because we're going to spend the patient key. But in that box, there's 2 objects, and we're not going to spend the patient key for a while. I want to be able to grab the store key and the tarot card, so never mind. Then from here, we just cut through the apartment, I imagine. Makes the most sense. My hope is that if I just never actually get near those enemies, they won't have the opportunity to trigger their wake-up behavior. Oh, wow. This room's seen some shit. Oh. Interesting. Well, we can at least store them here for the moment, even though we don't know what order to put the reading down in. 6th night. I dreamt I was an imperial farmer. I embraced my lover in the red deserts of Kitez when a storm consumed us, the sand grinding us down until nothing remained. 13th night. I was a worker in the mines of Lang when I was consumed by a shapeless mass of flesh, my flesh joining with the flesh of many others, until only my bones remained. My mind joined the collective of flesh, which persists beyond death. 16th night. As a storm raged in the sky, I fell from a ruined skyscraper on Veneta, but I never reached the ocean below. I kept falling when suddenly lightning struck the building and I woke up. 18th night. I was floating in the sunless sea below the ice of Rotfront when I saw a large creature move in the darkness below me in the moon's dark core. 19th night. I saw a burning eye in the sky above the clouds of Buyan. I was walking through the floating imperial palace when the gaze of the sun-like iris burned my body to ashes. Okay, interesting. So there are 5 dreams there that might somehow be said to correspond to cards. And they mentioned 5 different locations, right? And then the 6th card, the 6th location is just whatever card is left over. Yeah, okay. I get it. We'll have to run a bunch of cards back over here, which will be an annoying trip. Alright, so give me a second here. What's next? Did we just return? Well, we wanna use the computer. Yeah, okay. That is what is next. Medibank. Oh, okay. We're gonna be able to get the code for the store here. Or was it? Yeah, the bookstore. Okay. Patient data archived on Gabrielle. We're looking for the Itos. I mean, I guess I can just download all. 560-524. Okay, 560-524. Are they mostly okay? A lot of the records, but not all of the records have some corruption. So it's not weird that one of these does and one of them doesn't. Very active in sporting activities. Sprained an ankle one time. Nothing super interesting. Regularly treated for small lesions. Very prone to accidents. Double fracture. No, 560-524. Okay. And I have it downloaded in case I forget. In case I can't remember. 560-524. Just never try this door. Oh, well. Listen, I found one. I got us somewhere. I can't believe I just somehow like... The thing is, I definitely saw this door when we were in here, when we were in that room doing the other diskette. And I guess at that time, I must have just thought, oh, well, if that door was meaningful, we would have been through it already. Like, I don't know. I just dismissed it. We hadn't tried it, so. Just making life more difficult for myself for the hell of it. You know, just because it's fun to do it. Okay. I mean, I kind of want to just run these cards back up to the tarot table and just throw them down. I'm not even going to bother trying to solve the puzzle right now. But just so that I don't have to manage them anymore. And then... Yeah, I guess that's all I want to carry right now. Let me save. I was going to say, like, it's an interesting way to add difficulty to make there be a long period in a new area without a save room. And, like, I was actually way into the kind of difficulty that was added there. And then it turns out it was not, in fact, happening. Oh, yep. Ran to the wrong side. That's on me. I hate that there are like 6 dialogue boxes between you clicking on a space and the card actually going down. 6 dialogue boxes and 2 prompts. What a bizarre interaction design. All right, so we just run back across the top here, I think. Well, the thing is, I really do want to... We're past the hour mark. I really do want to check out the store, though. I'm just going to grab this. We're going to a save room right now. May as well, right? Okay, to the store. And I'm going to use this other patch at some point. $560-524. So we want to go, okay, lower than upper mid. You're definitely going to get back up. Wait, oh, this isn't, darn it. It was the one I ran past. Well, I'm going to give them a second to kind of reset. This usually works, right? Ah! Alright. Damn it. Because it's not upper mid, it's upper left. It's like right there. 560-524. And then in theory, there's probably going to be something locked in here, and we have a key for it. Huh. Song of the Gods. Possession and distribution of this publication is prohibited and punishable by the Fourth Cultural Protection Act. There exists... Why would you... So, like... I'm assuming that's on, like, the sticker, that red sticker that's on the spine, and not something that's printed in the book. Because, obviously, you would simply not print the book. But, like, why would you even have that sticker? Why would you not just take the book and like, destroy it immediately? Instead of throwing a thing on it that's like, hey, somebody should destroy this at some point. There exists a connection between all of us that few are fully aware of. A song that we all dance to, but few can hear. This deep vibration of the cosmos cannot just be heard and felt. We all resonate in harmony with it, shaping it, deforming it around us. Those select few who can consciously perceive it often fear it. Too oppressive is the sound of the stars, too invasive the noise of the unaware around them, polluting the song with their fickle emotions. But every once in a while, some are born that can not only hear and play this music of the worlds, but who can conduct it. Gifted individuals capable of manipulating the essence of the world around them. Many believe that the Grand Empress is such a being. Her immense will bent humanity to into the Empire of Yusan and lifted us to the stars. It was her power that imbued life into the first of the machine servants that now carry the weight of the Empire on their carbon steel backs. It's interesting that that is banned material. It must just be the mention of the Empress, because the other part of it is just a description of bioresonance, right? I couldn't find her. I've looked everywhere, but she's not here anymore. I can't go on. I'm sorry. Well, that's disconcerting. Yeah. A photograph of Issa wearing a school uniform. This picture is badly damaged. I did not realize that Issa was short for... Yeah, that makes sense. I guess we have space to pick up an auto-injector. Is there anything else around here we need to grab? How many cards does that mean we have? It's quite a few, right? We're at either 5 or 6, I think. Oh, cool. Just where I wanted to be. Alright. I mean, it could have been worse. All we gotta do is make it up to the top. Alright, I'm gonna sprint behind this one in the hopes that... Nope, never mind. I was saying in the hopes that it will take too long to turn around for it to be able to attack me, but it just kind of like stepped backward a half step as it went into its ready stance, and that was enough for it to make contact with me. And since this is a video game and all creatures are coated in deadly neurotoxin, that was enough. The idea that like you are harmed just by making contact with anything hostile is definitely, I think, one of the weirdest things that we have all just come to accept as totally normal in a video game. Okay, well, this place is fucking stressful. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Enjoy here this beautiful, comforting, calming, autumnal imagery that I really do need to change. We are at time for a new thing. I'll figure that out. Don't worry. When you come back next time, tomorrow, I'm hoping that somehow, hope against hope, things are going to like calm down a little bit, because I don't know if I can handle the atmosphere continuing to get more oppressive at the rate that this has been going. Come back next time to see if the game finally breaks me, I guess. And we'll see you then.